Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Godash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom. Shalom to the elect. The main benefit of the kingdom of heaven. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Now who are the we according to his promise? It's the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect. And this is dealing with the promise that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, bestowed upon our forefather Abraham. And not Abraham only, but his descendants. You have that lineage of promise that would go from Abraham and will be transferred unto Isaac and will be transferred unto Jacob and then transferred upon the 12 patriarchs, the sons of Jacob, whom we descend from, and we believe this through faith according to the Spirit. But says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, which is a refreshed earth, a perfect earth, a clean earth, an earth that's in order, going into the Lord's Prayer on earth as it is in heaven. So that's what we hope in, which is really the only hope. But it says, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And what's the righteousness? The laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. So there's going to be a new rulership. And not only new, but everything is going to be perfect, man. No more wickedness in the earth. No more rulerships of the heathen. It is going to be the Lord's people in power. All right, it's going to be throughout the ages. But this is the only hope, man. Now, I want to go from there to Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end. So it's going to be a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, but it's going to be without end. And that's the main benefit. And ultimately, everyone's going to benefit from it. Beginning with the nation of Israel, but also the heathen too. Okay, they don't have to suffer the the result, I'll say, of being under a wicked ruler. They don't have to deal with the consequences of being under a wicked ruler, because everyone suffers under Edom. Read verse 18. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, power himself that formed the earth and made it. He have established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. So that's the point. And it says, I am the Lord, whose name is Yahweh, and there is none else, because he's the source. But the earth, the planet Earth itself, was not made for nothing. It wasn't created in vain. It was formed to be inhabited, but also, it's a certain way that it needs to be run. Because the earth is really a paradise. But the scriptures is the guidebook on how to live on the earth. And that's what we need established. And like I said, that's the main benefit of the kingdom of heaven, which really this is, inspired from the lesson that the elder brothers of Hobhead did, speaking about how, we're going to have the different perks of the kingdom. Brothers think about, having a lot of servants, which there will be slavery in the kingdom of heaven, because slavery is how Edom's kingdom was built up. All right, so we're going to have slaves. We're going to have, the best of everything. We speak about how the streets are going to be paved with gold, the way the buildings are going to be built. Brothers are going to have acres of women, and all these things are good, but beyond that, it's about a righteous rulership, man. A throne being established in righteousness, which will be the throne of David. Okay, the house of David. And that's going to be perfection forever, man. perfection forever. And all you're gonna know is perfection. But at the same time, the balance is you're gonna understand good and evil, and we have to learn evil on this side in order to appreciate righteousness, the righteous way. That's how brothers are gonna be able to judge. Now this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 52. For yet a little, which is a little while, iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. So that's it, man. And you read in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, Micah, the 4th chapter, was really saying the same thing. Speaking about how in the last days, the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Basically, you know, the governing body of the nation of Israel is going to be over everything, beginning with Yahushua and King David. Then you're going to have the 144,000, okay, and the 1/3. But dealing with that government, which is going to be on the shoulders of Yahushua. Because really, hey man, he carried us on his back, man. You think about what he did for us. So it's only right that it begins with him. But everyone's going to have to acknowledge this new power structure. Just like everyone acknowledges Edom. Because the nations are going to see iniquity taken out of the earth by the judgments of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua. Everyone's going to see it. And at the end of the day, everyone's going to bow. They're going to bow to this rulership, man. Philippians chapter 2, verse 10. That at the name of Yahushua, every knee shall bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue shall confess that Yahushua Mashiach is Lord, to the glory of Yahweh the Father. And that's also the righteousness being instilled in the earth, because everyone is going to have to acknowledge the Creator. You're not going to be able to serve and worship other gods. There's going to be a thing taken out of the earth. All right, it's part of that iniquity taken out. But this is what we long to wait for, man, because really, there's nothing else. As Elder Apostle Gabar said, there's nothing else left. This is all that is left, man. All that there is, okay? The Spirit, man, like I say in 2 Peter chapter 3, looking forward hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. So with that, I brought that it was edifying once again. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, Bahasham Rakah Wadash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and bless to the hopeful elect. Shalom.